Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Life of Logs of a Dev. Last video we discussed about how to make a README which will showcase your stats, your projects, your start things, your commit history, as well as the recently which area of code you're working in, your branch of CS you're working it. Today we are going to be discussing about portfolio websites and how you can make your own portfolio website as well as host it, not using Vercel, Netlify or Firebase, but using your own domain which you can get in the student developers pack. So if you have not seen that video, I have mentioned it down. Do check that video out. So let's begin. Firstly, what is a portfolio website? A portfolio website is a showcase of your projects, your skills, your experience, your resume, as well as your contact information. So suppose you are on an online platform where there is recruiting happening for like open positions of an internship or a project or like some freelance gigs you want to get. So there, instead of your resume, you can directly paste your portfolio, which is an interactive page which the client can access or the recruiter can access and see what are projects you have done, what all skill sets do you have. It's type of a website, but that represents only you. And now why every developer should have it? It's basically most students or most professionals send out their resume, which is like some plain text which hundreds of people make the same thing. But what does portfolio website have in difference? At portfolio websites you can build things, you can show your creativity over there, you can show that you have not only made an HTML, CSS, you can use TypeScript, React, which you're going to use, you're going to use Node.js, you can use many different algorithms, many different coding languages, many different you can even make a IDE inside your, which can help you gain like lots of good reviews, lots of good client feedback. Okay, this person has actually put your work. It can showcase more than your GitHub, it can showcase actual projects from your GitHub, it can show your explanation of your tech stack, etc, etc. So firstly, I am going to be showing you how my portfolio website. Okay, so this is the splash screen of my portfolio website. Right now I'm showing it on my local host so that I can show you any code base also, but I also actually deployed it using Netlify over here. So I've actually purchased the domain, which is akshitwadwa.tech, as you can see over here. Yeah, so this is the domain I've actually purchased using GitHub Student Developer Pack, which I can directly host. So let us see. So basically, I've got a terminal-based splash screen, which can tell, okay, it's the portfolio of version 2, because I had made a simpler version before this, so I named it version W2. This is like some boilerplate code, and then choose a development mode. If you're web dev, you can click on web dev, and like some boilerplate code will happen. And yeah, you have opened the, you're on the dashboard of my portfolio website. As you can see, it's a simple and a clean website. You got my name, you got some navbar things, and you got a black and white which can change the tone of the website, which is like brightness, dark mode or white mode, which everybody prefers. This is the introduction, available for new opportunities, what actually I am, some small description about me. Clicking this, you are directly redirected to my resume and CV, which I have linked using Drive. You can also do that. Then if we go back, yeah, this is, just let me log in again. Yeah, so if I click on mobile, it's showing Flutter, etc. So if you click on get in touch, you're actually redirected to a contact form using email.js. We are also going to make this contact form in a further video. I'm going to show you how to make the perfect contact form using email.js, which is a free version for emails and all. Tech stack, front-end architecture, Next.js, React, Tailwind, HTML, CSS, backend, we have got scalable solution, Node.js, Express.js, Python, Fast API, core and app development, which are the languages I have made, and I have made projects using. I know I have made projects using. View all projects. This is another project panel. So you can actually put your top project. If you go on main page, you can put a top projects over here, which is, I made an AI based TTS support system with a complete backend structure, which is automatically knowing some language based things for us. It's actually a freelance project which I made, which is a AI psychological support system. Then there is sign to speech which I made, which is basically a comprehensive application for real time language notation, as well as text to speech for English to sign language for the people who are specially abled. Next, we got a app. We got Spendwise, which is a Flutter app which I made. Or Retro Group Focus. This is a vibe coded app. I'm going to show you. This is actually an amazing project which I did, and it's got like daily 100 users are using this actually right now. I have to take a new more domain, which is then sign to speech again. event management and make all stuff. Yeah, so we got some projects like this, about us page, who am I, and like my GitHub activity. I'm going to show you how you can do that also, link that also, and you can use such extra pages also if you want, like what all gears you use. This is like actually show off stuff, but like it's actually goes a long way that you have taken your time. VS Code, extensions, my journey. If you are working somewhere right now, recruiters as well as companies can know, okay, your past experience, extract, etc., etc. So let us begin. So the first thing you're going to do is my favorite Google bot is Google AI Studio. You're going to open that. And then in that, we're going to start with the build phase, always the prompting phase, ideation phase, which we know is going to be the same thing. So we're going to go build. We're going to open that in a new tab. We're going to close this for now. We're going to close this also for now. Yeah. So the first thing, build page is open. We got AI Studio page open. Yeah. So we're going to start prompting. Hi, I am. Let us take some. I show speed. I am a I am a AI slash full stack engineer. I have worked in multiple SaaS based as well as app slash web dev projects. I am looking to make a portfolio for myself, portfolio website actually, website website for myself which can feature the projects I have made, my past experience, the tech stack I use, as well as some description about me which I can give to recruiters and can apply for jobs. Okay, so let's prompt this first. Some basic prompt. uh, you can change this prompt also if you are a front-end engineer, if you are a solely back-end engineer, and if you're only solely a web dev, mobile dev engineer, you can change that prompt. So this is a basic boilerplate prompt you're going to post on that. So yeah, that's a powerful background. 2026, our resume website is enough request for systems thinking, especially complex AI models. So the tech stack we can use is Node.js, perfect. Animator is Framer Motion, perfect. Section 1, the speed heading intro. Don't say I build app. It's going to actually tell you some ideas. So the first idea it tells is recruiters spend an average of 11 seconds on a portfolio, and you have to capture that in the splash screen only. So yeah, section 1 it is saying building AI, and this is all like you can read this all. It's actually given us a very good description on how the portfolio website will look, which is the brain, feature projects, which is going to be the crux of your the meat of your portfolio website, and experience and impact. Okay, you can have a AI interactive memo of a speedbot. Oh, nice. That's some good GitHub README. We want that readability, contact. Okay, I also want a interactive splash screen. Any idea for that? Also, the color scheme needs to be black and gray. Black and red actually, matching ISO speeds, black and red. It should look smooth and professional. Okay, we're gonna run on that. Let's see. It is thinking right now. So the output we are expecting it to give is something related to speed, a splash screen related to speed. Yeah. So a system boot up agent initialization. Oh, that's a good thing. We can do agent initialization actually. And action AI user moves around. Note that to the pushed away. They click a data pulse read. Leaving a row. Correct. Okay, that's a terminal override. I have done the terminal since an instance concept into rapid execution. Screen is black, red code lines. Start scrolling at 2x speed. If the user presses any key, the scrolling speeds up even more than the text present to red light stick, which then settles into name and title. Okay, so we're going to do this. This is actually a good. Okay. Choose the second concept. and then give me a prompt which I can give to build in to Claude or Gemini 3 Pro to make the initial design slash code of the website. Okay, so we're gonna run that. So here we go. We have the prompt. Act as a senior dev. You can copy this. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Yeah. Copy this. We're gonna take this, go through build, and just enter this over here. We got Gemini 3 Pro. Ensure you're in Gemini 3 Pro review. Click on build and wait for some time. So it's going to read the prompt and let's see the output which it gives to us. It has compiled for some time. It has made it some make some files, and actually it's going to show us some preview right now. It's actually loading. Let us see what it came up with. Oh my god, this is actually good. The red and white, and see as I'm scrolling it changes, and actually here you go. Oh my god, it has. Oh my god, it's actually so good. iShowSpeed.dev, making full stack engineer, download resume, building an agentic AI and scalable SAS. We're gonna go and work. Let's see. Right now, the work page has not been built. Obviously, it has only built the main page. You're going to reload the app. We have to work upon that. Okay, as I scroll the app, it's changing, and boom! Oh my god, this is actually so good. Technical arsenal. Oh my god, yeah, this is good. It's good. See, your thumbnail of this image will come over here, and then it's gonna do. If you click on that, right now actually nothing will happen. But yeah, this is good. Real time voice score. System log experience, initiate protocol, username, transmission message. Oh my god, this is actually good. Actually very good. Execution complete. You got GitHub. So let us make some few changes. If you want to make some few changes, suppose I want my GitHub, LinkedIn, as well as Gmail at the top only. Let's prompt it. Okay, that's good. I want my GitHub, LinkedIn, email at the top only, at email at the top only below the description. Let's see if it works something over. If you click on contact right now, okay, so it has not assigned anything. Let us see if I don't do anything. Okay, so there's a bug in this. You're supposed to it should accelerate itself. So let's see one more thing. I'm not touching the mouse. So after 3 4 5 5 seconds it's already itself. Okay, that's actually good. Let us see if we can initiate upon that. Okay, let us go over here first. In the splash screen, after 5 seconds, the screen is automatically redirecting itself to the main landing page. Make so that if I click my mouse, it moves faster and then reveals my name as a transition. Okay, transition. Prompt for that. Let's see, it's gonna give us a prompt. We're gonna go back over here. And yeah, I built the hero section. Let's see. And initializing. Okay, if it should work right now. Okay, yeah, we wanted this. It worked. It worked. Yeah, we wanted the same exact thing. GitHub, LinkedIn, and if you want, you can get a code also from here. So like, it's very hard coded right now because as you can see, the main section it has already actually hard coded into one single code file, which is a .tsx code file actually. And if you go to this portfolio, this is actually a very big file. You got the content section, you got the featured project, etc. Yeah, we can actually make it into components, but that's another step which I'm going to show you. Yeah, so let's see. It has prompted as another thing. We have already done this. So we're just going to copy this part one because it has actually given us a new. Okay, okay, we didn't copy this part only. Yeah, so this is the. Okay, so actually this is a good thing it has shown. terminal, just copy till here. Ensure it is not like a game. We're gonna copy this. I read that it's actually given as a good prompt. We're gonna send that prompt over here. And what will happen if we run this code is recruiter just sits there, they see the cool red and site opens. Okay, if recruiter just sits there, they see your cool red code for 5 seconds, then your name flashes and site opens. If they click, the code turns a blur of red light, creates a wrap speed effect that rewards interaction. Okay, where the code collapses into a line and expand. Actually, it has done actually a good job. So basically, if the recruiter does not click here, it's gonna go for a while. After 5 seconds, it's gonna automatically reveal. If it clicks there, there's gonna be a blur of red light, which is the theme, and then it's actually gonna uh, turn itself into the dashboard. So it's another good transition which has given to us. So let's see. After this, make sure you guys have anti-gravity installed in your computer, which is easy. Just need to go on search anti-gravity over here, which is a IDE by Google only. You're just gonna click over here. It's free to use IDE. You can use Gemini 3.0 Cloud in here. Just click on download over here. That's it. You need to do that. Otherwise, if you use VS Code, I'm gonna show you if you can do these changes in VS Code also using the Cloud Sonnet, using the GitHub student developers pack, which you can redeem, which I showed you in the first video. So let's see. It is running. It is finalizing the code component. Let us see if it has given the correct technical AIML. Okay, PyTorch, TensorFlow, LangChain, Hugging Face. Okay, that's good. Backend, it has given us some Node.js, Python, Postgre, Redis, Docker, Vector. Okay, this is also good. Front end, it is okay. So let us add some more things also in this, but we are not going to do over here. We're now going to download this project, move it to VS Code. So let us do some initial changes over here first. So the updated splash screen is right now being developed. Let us see. Features the requested multiple animations, rapid lock screen accelerating, click and touch with a collapse into a red line, revealing ISO speed name with a glitch effect. So yeah, the output is here. I did it for 2 more minutes, and let me show you guys the output, what it came with. You're gonna be shocked. And this is the code base, and now see. If I click on it, oh my god. It reveals your name and boom, the dashboard is over here. This is the power of Gemini 3.0, which Claude and all these guys are getting beaten by. So see, it has given us such a good land splash page. Now, the first 11 seconds is so important that this landing page itself will make the recruiter or the person hiring you that, oh my god, if he has shown this in me to in 5 seconds, how much he can show me, how much new creativity he can do in the rest of the portfolio website. So yeah, the next thing we're going to do is actually see the pages of these are actually not built. So instead of stack, see actually instead of stack, we're going to do one more thing. We're going to create a page where it will tell us your journey. Actually, the journey part is very small over here. So mostly people tend to have journeys of like 10 to different, like if you were in a college, then you went to another system, then you interned somewhere, then you wrote a research paper, then you worked as assistant research professor, etc, etc. That's a good, this part we're going to actually have in the stack page. So let me prompt it, make all the pages in the nav bar as mentioned as separate components, and instead of the stack page, make something like journey page, which will feature what a timeline icon uh, telling what all I have worked upon. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do upon. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna click on enter, send prompt. Let us see. So right now, I don't think this is working. If you write Akshat and Pinot and animation, I don't think anything's gonna happen. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna connect this to Next.js as well as email.js. So automatically it is going to send messages to your email also. So that's what we are going to do in the next video also. Right now, let's just establish the boilerplate code, and it's not necessary you copy the same design. I have showed you how to get the design, so you can actually prompt it over here to give you a different design. Suppose you don't like the splash screen, you can just remove the splash screen. You can head directly over head over directly over this. You can just tell it to not give us splash screen. And here also in the term, it gives us a terminal idea, which I choose. You can choose a neural network one, which is like if the user moves its mouse as a neural network, there are many nodes connected to each other, they can take place. So it's not important that you choose the same design I am choosing. This is just a basics. I am teaching you how to make a interactive, how to make a creative portfolio website using the best stack. So this is actually 70% 80% vibe coding. So this is an advantage also. You don't waste your time in creating basic websites using your own coding platforms, but use AI in the 2026 and like made something quick, creative, and also which hooks the recruiter or hooks the other people seeing your website, your fellow friends, and people can take inspiration also from this website. And if anyone wants, I'm gonna put it on my GitHub, so you can copy this, fork this website, use this, and host yourself also. So I'm not going to hosting this portfolio, this GitHub version. I'm going to be hosting another one, so there's not going to be any overlap if you want to host it. So yeah, let us see what it is ideating with. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we need to make some automation changes ourselves. So what we're going to do is we're going to download this folder, click on download app. It's going to download a portfolio zip for you. You're going to click on your downloads. You're going to go double click on this zip file, and then it's automatically going to unzip. You're going to go on your portfolio page. You're going to click on open recent. You're going to open folder. You're going to open that folder in your whatever IDE you prefer. I prefer VS Code because I already have got Claude Sonnet 4.5 running in this IDE. So you're going to click authorize. You're going to click yes, I trust the authors. You're going to open the package.json and then just open a terminal for this from top dev, or you can use a normal terminal if you want. So we're going to click on npm install. First thing we're going to click on is npm install. That's going to actually install all these packages, which is package.json, dev scripts, build script, dependency script, react script, and lucid.react scripts, and as Framer motion and all these for the latest version, which Gemini 3.0 actually gave us. So yeah, let us see. Yeah, the packages are installed. Then we will click on npm run dev. This is the run command for Node.js, as we have React and Node.js. You go on localhost, copy that. You're going to go over here. You're going to click yourself another one. You're going to open this, enter localhost 3000 over here. Let us see what's the output over here. So you gonna have the same splash screen. You're gonna have the same whatever code prompt we had given to us. You're gonna click on this, and as you can see, yeah, it's running the same thing. You got the landing page after this, and yeah, everything you made over here is actually on your computer screen now. So as you can see, the work page, this is on clicking the work page, you're getting redirected to the work. On clicking journey, you're getting redirected to journey. On about, you're getting redirected to about the system. About the system mean about me. We need to change all of these things, and then you're going to click on contact. Yeah, so that's it. It actually built as a very good contact us page. In the next page, I'm going to show you how to even make it even better by creating separate pages for each of these, like I made in my portfolio. So yeah, that's it, folks. That was the part one of making the portfolio website video. Part two will come tomorrow, where we will learn on how to make separate pages, which is work, journey, about, project, etc. for your portfolio website. And then the third video will be how to contact and make an email.js. So yeah, this is a three-part series where I'm going to show you make the perfect portfolio using AI, vibe coding, as well as using the least amount of write code to get the recruiters logged into your work and seeing your projects. I'm going to be hosting this on GitHub. We're going to be making daily changes upon this, so you can follow along, as well as use the tricks I am using, use the technique I am using to make the portfolio of your needing, of your skill set, of your tech stack. So yeah, that was the video. Keep watching, keep developing, and subscribe to Logs of a Dev.